Okay, so I believe this is getting into week 3 now. Um, Shrimp are not really doing any better. Uh, I don't suspect there's probably more than 10 of them in here anymore. Still don't know what got to them. Can't quite figure that out. To be fair, I've kind of given up on figuring that out. I'll work on it when I set up a cherry shrimp tank separate from this because other than the cherry shrimp being sick or I don't know what water parameters, they all seem to be in the right area. Other than them, this aquarium is very healthy. The fish are really healthy. The plants are doing well. Everything's fantastic. Never had a tank start up this well. You can see over here, I've put a piece of cuttlefish bone, and there's another one on the back by the heater, just to try to slowly raise the pH. I did notice it looked like the pH was getting a little on the low side for my liking, maybe a little less than 6.5. So that cuttlefish bone should slowly bring the pH up. And as a bonus, it'll add calcium to the water, which means once it raises pH, it'll be a little more stable at that pH range. You can see all the fish and the plants and everything are doing well. They're all growing. You can see a lot of the old growth on the crypts is dying, especially over here. This leaf here, there's one in the back by the rock, and then all the new growth coming out, a little thicker, a little greener, a little denser, a little more acclimatized to this tank. You'll notice I put a new plant in here. I just felt like it needed some color. It was just, I know it sounds awful to say, but it was too damn green. So we'll see how that does. But I know in order to keep it kind of bushy, you have to stop the lily pads from getting to the surface, which is another issue. I seem to be getting this little slick on the surface every now and then. It's not really harmful. There's just not enough water movement. I'm not sure. I think maybe I bought a bigger air pump to try and push a little more water through that sponge. I am now starting to suspect that it's quite possible that the sponge is just really blocked up. So I think this weekend I'm going to do a bit of a water change, which I'm generally against, but I want to get some of this detritus out from down here. This is a little gross. More aesthetic than anything else. I know the back of the tank has probably got a ton. I don't care, but I don't want to see all that quite so much. So I'm going to siphon a little bit of that out. And I'm going to have to start really working on duckweed control. It's great when you're setting the tank up. It keeps things healthy. It sucks out all that extra nutrient and stuff. You can tell I've overfed them today. So I'll short feed them tomorrow. But doggone, it's a pain. I mean, the red root floaters are probably new. I don't remember if they were in the last time I recorded. They're doing well. It doesn't look like much right now, but I've noticed a lot of new leaves, and there are actually little teeny tiny flowers on them. Kind of cool. I didn't expect that. Everybody's still healthy. Everybody's still alive. All the baby guppies are still in here. I want to find our Corridora, a buddy. Nobody has them in stock right now, so we're going to try a little later. The female guppy is pregnant again. That is going to be a problem for later. This tank can't support another 30 or 40 fish, and I really don't want to set up a breed. I don't want to breed guppies. I guess I should have thought of that before I got a male and a female. So I don't know what I'm going to do. She's probably going to give birth in here because I don't have anything else set up. But long term, I got to come up with another solution. I can't be trying to catch 50 baby guppies in this tank. So yeah, but I mean, it's healthy. Water parameters are always in a good place. No ammonia, nitrogen, nitrates, all good. Water's a little soft, but I expect that with all the wood and the plants. But it's doing really well. It actually gives me a lot of confidence for maybe setting up the next one. We we might be able to pull that off. But yeah, that's it. Still some diatom algae here and there. Every now and then I pick up one of the snails and stick them on one of the dirty leaves. Try to rub them off. It doesn't really look like it's coming back. It looks like it was an initial startup thing. Even the new growth on a lot of the plants doesn't seem to really have a lot of diatom on it. So I think it was just a new tank thing. But yeah, that's where we're at. Week 3, everything looks really healthy.